I grew up with an understanding that I did not have a father because of the Vietnam War. My father wasn't killed in action. He was, however, very distraught by the experience, and he was unable to be a parent. And of course, as I've grown older, I've recognized that there's a lot of nuance to the story. But that idea that war kept my father away from me was planted at a really young age and stayed with me. Eventually, I found out that his father served in World War II and was in a rifle company that saw hand-to-hand combat with the Japanese, and this would have a lasting effect on him. Somehow, in understanding the trauma these men went through, I was able to understand that my personal experiences weren't so personal after all. It's something we carry in the collective, this unseen, silent scar of war. When war raises its ugly head, people are hurt. And it's not just the soldiers on the front lines who are hurt. And my work carries within it the deep question of what happens to people in war. And how are people hurt? And who is hurt? And how does war start? Where does war begin? Where does it end? What was on your mind when you're on your way over there?
Well, it was very quiet on the plane going over, and as opposed to the plane going home. People were cheering, guys were cheering, we're done, we did it, we did our service.
Where possible, I work with the actual person at the center of the story. That's really cool though. It's a cool souvenir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if Hitler had won the war. This place would be hell now.
How are you?
Okay, nice
So good to see you. You look great.
Thank you.
You healthy? Healthy and
I'm
happy?
fine.
I have to take it on completely in order to tell the story. And what this looks like is really intensive investigative research. I don't ever take no for an answer, and I will find the answer. And if you tell me no, I will smile and move on and keep looking for the answer. And this is what makes me a damn good researcher, and this is why I've had some really incredible results.
So look at this. This is the first time we've ever seen anything.
A lot of families, that's all lessers.
That's a lot of family, yeah. That's pretty incredible. Lesser, lesser, lesser. Benjamin?
I have to go there. I have to go to the place. I have to experience the footsteps of the person or the story that I am working. And that's a deeply important part of the work to me. Okay, we're almost there.
43, 42.
Holes?
Yes.
Bullet holes were here.
Here and here.
And you guys...
Here.
Oh, wow. I've got the camera rolling now.
Okay.
I would just really love to know if you can tell me what it feels like to be standing here on the top of Germany all these years later.
Never thought I'd do this again.
You are the last man of your company.
Yeah, that feels lonely.
I knew very little about my father. One thing I did know was that he was a prolific artist and sort of a creative genius. He was a painter and a poet and a musician and carried a sort of eccentric creative genius kind of vibe. I can see that at a very young age there was like this intersection of war and art. If art and war are my birthright, which apparently they are, I am finally at a place in my life where I'm okay with that. And not only do I work daily to accept and appreciate everything that has come my way in my very colorful life, I try to make it work for me. Instead of saying, why did this happen to me? I say, how did this happen for me? And that question shifts everything. And the answer to that question for me is utilizing the skills that I developed in my quest for answers, offer them to others who may carry similar questions in their hearts.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a photograph of the man I suspect is P.D. Burnham, and I am going to send it off to his family.
I love my work. It is truly everything to me.